Alright, well, it is Friday, April 21st, week 1 here in Wisconsin. Me and Jake were able to get out Wednesday after work and managed to see nothing. And last night we had the kids' spring concert, so we weren't able to get out. But it's Friday morning, and the forecast is beautiful today. So I think they're saying right around 60 for a high.
30, 60, a little bit windy, but not bad.
A little breezy, but we'll handle that if it's not raining or cloudy. So
yeah, first sunny day.
But it's not bad. It's 4:30 and 42 degrees. So it's like a heat wave. It was 35 degrees on Wednesday when we sat in the afternoon. So but we'll get out there. I saw a bird strutting here last night. I took a ride around after work before the concert, and there was one strutting out here. So we'll see. Hopefully he wants to play this morning. But catch you out there.
Yeah.
One Tom gobbling. He gobbled like 5-6 times. And then you could tell he flew down into the woods. And then we heard a hen spark up. And the rest is history, as they say. It's good though. We walked up to the edge. I parked the truck, walked up to the edge. Jake called, and he gobbled almost immediately. So we quick ran back to the truck, grabbed all our stuff. We're like, all right, let's head down there. Get back to the edge of the hill, and there's 2 toms out strutting in the field already. So now we gotta try to go all the way around to get out of sight from them. So we gotta be careful here. Right there. Right there they are. Yep. Still strutting, so alright. We're gonna try to get in here and get set up and call to them. So see what happens.
Wow.
Whoa.
Holy cow.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
My heart is pounding something fierce.
He put on a show. Wow. I haven't called a bird in like that in a while.
Oh man, that's awesome.
That was so sweet, spitting and drumming in our face.
I was hoping he was gonna come to this, but he just was screwing around too much. I'm like, I gotta pick it
Yeah,
up now.
well, if he got that far, he probably would have seen me. I got nothing backdrop. That was awesome.
Oh.
Really awesome. Oh yeah, you hit him back. Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Look at what I shot through.
Shoot, I tried to film through.
Look at this. I shot this off.
Oh,
I
boom.
shot this off. Take the camera down at my angle and look what I was looking
Here,
through.
let's go have a Mikey view. Here's a Mike view. There's the turkey. Somewhere out there. There.
So I had this.
So he's
here,
shooting through all of
this
that.
here. All of a sudden I seen him pick his head up because I was slowly bringing it up.
And I was filming from right back in there.
He looks like a big bird.
That's a big bird. Big beard. Real thick. He came in perfect.
Oh, that was a heart pounder, buddy.
You're welcome.
Hey, that kind of repays the one I called in here for you that time.
Yeah, it kind of does. Kind of does.
Oh,
That was awesome.
that's a big bird. Dude.
There's a wad. That's a big bird. Spitting and drumming. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is cool. I got some in the head.
Oh yeah.
That's in the. You look at the size of that beard. Look at this paintbrush. That thing is thick.
Oh man.
It's a big bird. Heck yeah, that's freaking awesome.
He read the script.
Oh, right out of there. See, we thought he was gonna come from
Did you hear
there.
me say I could see him?
No, I couldn't hear
I
you.
could see his big blue head on my.
Yeah, I could see his blue head in there, and that's why I
I could
focused.
see him when he was like on the other side of this brush on that side. And I'm like, oh, first of all I thought he was gonna come out here, and I'm like,
I
oh,
saw him
man.
right here in this opening. Then I switched it to manual focus because it wasn't. There's too much. I mean, I'm filming through. Look at all that stuff I had to film through. Holy cat!
Oh, yes.
That was awesome.
That was a sweet hunt. That was probably one of the most heart-pounding hunts I've had around here in a long time.
Yeah,
He was looking,
perfect.
he was looking for loving.
Yep, in all the wrong places. Every time I call, he.
Yeah, I'm like, I had the
Oh
gun
shit,
like
he's coming.
so I had the gun sitting on my knee, you know, and I'm watching.
I kept looking at the gun to make sure I was on him when he lifted it.
I'm like, so I'm like, okay, and no, because then I'm like, last second he turned and he's like, I'm like, all right, I'm like, he's gonna come right here, you know. I'm like, he hits that opening, perfect for me, and then he's just sitting there, and I'm like, slowly, I got the gun up, I'm like, okay. All of a sudden I seen him kind of pick his head up. I'm like, uh-oh. I'm like, I think he sees me, so I kind of went.
Yeah, that last little
around-
pickup.
around the tree.
I'm like,
I'm
that's
like-
perfect though because he,
Yeah.
he lifted
Yeah.
his head
I'm
so you
like,
could
I'm like, well, now or
nail
never.
him. That was, what is that? 20 yards? Not even.
15.
Yeah. He's doing
Look at a spray.
the feather spray.
It's all the way back here.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Goodness. That was awesome. Dinky little spurs. Did he even have one on this one? Oh yeah, he's got a nub there.
this one's not bad.
That's not
Busted
bad.
off.
He's a fighter. Big bird, a big body.
Yeah.
And beard. That thing is thick.
Paintbrush, man.
Oh,
Look at the size of that thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes.
Another one in the books.
Another one in the books. Flying Eagle, week 1, Wisconsin.
Second bird of the day.
Second bird of the day down.
Mitch got his this morning, and we got a midday gobbler looking for 11.
We got Jim Dandy here. Oh man, I'm just shaking. My heart was pounding so
I had to lean against that tree because the camera's going like this. I'm like, shit.
The last time he gobbled before we could see him, I'm like, oh, he's coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, no doubt about it, he's coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Friggin' love it.
Alrighty. Well, as you can see, the events that played up to this point, it was
Exciting to say the least.
exciting, yes. So we first got here, we pulled up to the property, and got out, and normally you park on a hill and you creep to the top of the hill and you can see this whole field and everything down here. So we're like, well, before we get carried away with grabbing everything, you know, let's creep to the top and see if we see anything. So we get up there and we're looking and we're like, okay, nothing in the field. Jake's got his, was it the Woodhaven Ninja?
No, that one was the Avian X we went. We got Red is Dead.
Oh, Red is Dead.
Yep.
All right.
So we went with the Avian X.
Grabbed his mouth call out. What do you get out? Like three yelps?
3 yelps, and he cut me off in the pines there.
In the corner here, we're like, oh boy. I'm like, we gotta go. So we quick boogied back to the truck, grabbed just as little as we could possibly need. Gun, bag, with our shells, and a hen decoy. We're like, let's get down there. We crest the hill, and he's out in the field already looking. We're like, oh no.
Already out in the middle looking.
So then we had to make the big loop all the way around, go down through the swamp.
Yeah, it was wet. It's worth it though.
And we were a little worried when we got down here that he was going to see us because, believe it or not, as thick as this looks, you can see through to the field in a lot of spots.
Yeah.
So we kind of got nervous and we're like, all right, this is where we're going to sit. You know, this is as far as we're going to go. Jake crawled in, got himself set up. I put the decoy out, found myself a decent tree to hide all of this. And yeah, Jake started calling and he just kept gobbling and gobbling and gobbling. And finally, that last time he gobbled and he was just inside the tree line, and I'm like, I don't know if I turned to Jake or if I just said, he's coming.
I think you just said he's coming.
And
you really couldn't move at that point.
I'm like, I kept slowly creeping the gun up. I positioned myself. I had it rested on my knee, and all of a sudden I saw a big old beach ball coming through the trees. I'm like, oh, here he comes. And he came right out and he put on a heck of a show for us.
Yes, he did.
It was
spitting and drumming full strut the entire way.
It was an awesome hunt. He is heavy.
I don't think he came on strut at all.
He did not. He stayed in strut the whole time.
Even when you brought your gun up, he just put his head up.
Last second, I'm like, I was trying to get my gun up, and I was hoping he was going to make it about probably 5 more steps, and he'd have been straight on in the opening I had. But I'm like, if all of a sudden something happens, I've been in this situation before where you're like, oh yeah, done deal, and all of a sudden, just like that, he's gone. So I got the gun up, slowly started swinging it, and I don't know if he saw me or something, but all of a sudden you could see he kind of picks his head up. And that's when I had to just kind of around the tree a little bit. I thought I was around the tree, but I haven't managed to blow him off.
You just sawed it right off.
But hey, I got enough in there to get him down.
And Longbeard XR's a good chainsaw.
Longbeard XR and the Carlson Longbeard choke. Yep. Lethal combination.
Get him in.
Yeah, so now we can go get him measured up and
get some clammies and lunch.
Clammies and lunch sounds like a plan to me. Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Oh man, that was cool. I can't wait to watch that video again.
That was
I keep like every time I look at the turkey, I look at the camera, make sure it's still recorded, because I'm like, I don't want to miss this.
Right? I'm like, when I see him come out of that opening, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good one.
I saw his blue head, I zoomed right in on it. That's when I clicked at the manual focus, because I'm like, okay, there's too much shit that way. If he came down the trail, I could have kept it in auto, but
yeah, because you were sitting by what tree? That one right there.
You can probably see my butt print.
Yeah, we're about 10 yards past where we were sitting.
Yeah, the decoy's right out here.
Mm-hmm. But, no, what I was saying before, how many years ago has it been since we started this kind of little tradition that we have? Sit and smoke a cigar.
I want to say the first time we did it was... Was it the one on the Highline?
My I'm out of shells bird?
Yeah, I think it was.
Is it that one?
Yeah, that was a nighttime hunt.
I know we've had 2 hunts at the spot where we were this morning where we sat on the tailgate and had cigars.
Yeah, we did that. It was you, me, and Bobby that time.
Your 12-round knockout where you pummeled my decoy for 20 minutes straight. And then
like the next weekend,
the Deja Vu turkey that was the same, came out and beat up on my decoy again.
A week later, same thing. One thing that would have made that just a little sweeter is if he would have gobbled when he came in the opening.
Oh, I know.
I think once he saw the decoy, he didn't have to gobble.
He was full locked down, like,
because he was gobbling his head off in there.
Oh yeah, literally every time you call. He was like choking himself. He was cutting himself off gobbling.
At one point I thought it was a Jake because he was...
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, either he's really fired up or there's two birds. I'm like, what's going on here? And I could have swore.
I think there is another
when
bird
we were
that
looking
was
up
back
on
that
when
way.
we were on the hill, I thought there was two.
'Cause I was like,